Good afternoon. My name is Francesse Norzelin and I am the owner of Bellis of Roses. I am here to do a short intro, and a little bit later on I'll do a short reading as well. As I stated before, I am the owner of Bellis of Roses, and basically my company entails of doing tarot card readings. I do interpret birth charts as well. And I also will be making candles and bracelets as well. The overall goal of my company is to provide empowerment to those that are in the transitional phase from one life cycle to the next life cycle. I am an avid believer of astrology. So a little bit about me is that my sun sign is an Aquarius, my moon sign is Virgo, and my ascendant is Virgo, and my north node is in Taurus. A little bit about your sun sign. Your sun sign is actually the sign that you were born into. So like everyone knows their sun sign. The sun sign changes about 28 to 30 days. For instance, I'm an Aquarius, so that means that I would have been born either in January or in February. My moon sign is in Virgo. Your moon sign changes every 2 days. And my ascendant is also in Virgo, so that makes me a double Virgo. A lot of times when people see me, they will see the Virgo because that's very prominent in my chart. However, you get to know me, you will most definitely really see and resonate with the Aquarian side of me. Some other fun facts about me: my favorite color is lavender. I just love that color. It's so calming. My favorite scent is also lavender. Very calming and therapeutic. Another fun fact about me is that I am new to the YouTube world. So I hope that, you know, as I learn and expand my business, I hope that we all will also learn and expand together, because I am a strong believer that we're all universal students and we should never stop learning. There's always something new to learn. And also, the more you learn, you'll start to see that you don't know that much like you think you really do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do a short reading. I just wanted to come in tonight and do something for my viewers, and just to let you guys know that I am extremely happy and honored to have shared this moment with you. All of my readings are not, I do not timestamp my readings. You are meant to see the reading at the time that you've seen the reading. I am a firm believer that time is fluid. We're the ones that need labels, but you know, it's what's for you is for you. And that's something that you have to believe and stand firm in. So today, the cards that I'm going to be using for this reading is the Arcanium by Renita Lynchner. This is one of my favorite tarot decks. And I'm also going to be using the Oracles of Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. I'm going to do a 4-card spread. All right, let's get started. Now I'll go into prayer. My spirit guides, ancestors that walks with me, talks with me, and guides me, I ask you to please provide me with clarity, wisdom, and understanding so that I can effectively deliver the message that you have for today. I thank you for all my trials. I thank you for all of the blessings that we all endorse and are getting ready to come into. Prosperity is our birthright. Abundance is our birthright. Universal God that sees all humanity and all creation, I thank you for being with us, for being with me. I thank you in advance for the message that's set forth for this day. I thought it was going to be a 3 spread card, but there's actually 4 cards here. First card, Ace of Cups. Second card, High Priestess. High Priestess is a major arcana card. Third card, Knight of Swords. Fourth card, the Empress. The Empress is also a major arcana card. Now I'm going to take 1 card from the Oracle of Mermaids deck. And I'll be reading this card out of the book. It's card 4, Unseen. Too much is hidden from you. So the first card is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about the beginning of an emotional adventure, emotional journey. Something that is coming from the spirit world that is going to bring emotional fulfillment, but it is at its beginning stages. As you know, anything at its beginning stages, there will be its trials, there will be its tribulation. But as long as we stand firm, as you can see, as this cup standing firm in the water, in the ocean of abundance, emotions, it will get through the trials, the errors, and the errors of a new beginning. However, this card talks about an emotional new beginning that's going to bring fulfillment. However, it is at its beginning stages. The High Priestess is basically asking us in this journey, in this emotional journey that we're getting ready to venture into, a lot of things are going to be hidden from us. A lot of things we're not going to be able to see. However, it's going to be required of us to follow our intuition, to go to deep within ourselves, to understand the emotional depth of this journey that we're going into, that we're embarking into. The High Priestess also talks about guidance from the spirit world, using our spiritual gifts, tapping into our spiritual gifts that lies dormant. It is a season of revelation. It is a season of transformation, and it's also a season of transition. So in this journey of transformation, transition, revelation, we're going to be required to go within ourselves and be okay with not knowing all the answers, but also knowing that intuitively we'll be guided into that direction, into the direction that is going to bring us emotional fulfillment. Also, the High Priestess talks about high level of spiritual intelligence, things that we cannot see, things that we cannot see with the physical eye, but that require us to understand and comprehend with our spiritual eye, our third eye. The High Priestess is also the all-knowing. This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups also talks about, in this new beginning of our emotional journey, we're going to be required to go within and tap into our spiritual gifts. We are going to be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of messages. They're going to be coming up fast, and they're going to be coming with clarity. As you can see, the sword, the knight that's holding the sword makes no error. The sword cuts with precision and clarity. So in this time of emotional depth that we're going into, we're going to begin these downloads, we're going to begin these messages that's going to be clear as day, and it's going to be precise. However, because we may not be able to see exactly the manifestations of the messages that we're getting, we are going to be required to intuitively know that these messages, that these downloads that we're receiving is for us, and it's going to assist us into more emotional strength, more emotional depth. The fourth card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the card of abundance. It is also the card of growth and expansion. So in this time of the emotional beginning that we're going into, we are guaranteed to come out emotionally expanded, more balanced, spiritually expanded, and I would also say that we are expected to come out spiritually transformed. And then there's going to be a lot of abundance. Not only are we going to gather abundance spiritually, but the abundance that we're going to gather in this time is also there's going to be a material aspect, a material manifestation of this abundance as well. Now, as you know, every idea that you have, which is the Knight of Swords, that's the ideas, the downloads that are coming in, they're going to have to manifest into the physical world. And this is what the High Priestess talks about. The High Priestess is the card that's connected both to the spiritual world and the physical world. As you can tell, you can see you see the bird on top. The bird represents the messages that are coming down, the messenger. However, you see the flow of the river, of the waterfall. The flow of the waterfall. This is talk about us going within, us following our intuitive insights and knowing that the guidance that we're being given is for our higher self, is for our own good. And the messages that are coming in, not only are they going to bring emotional fulfillment, you're going to also reap the benefits of it. When you see the wheat right here, the wheat talks about the seeds that the seeds that we were sowing, that now it's time for us to reap the harvest. Empress, the card of the Empress is a card of high manifestation and high abundance. So to go back from the beginning, we're getting ready to enter into a new stage of emotional death. The ethers are getting ready to give us more balance emotionally, and it's going to bring us emotional fulfillment. This new journey that we're getting ready to embark on. Everything is not going to be shown to us. We're just going to have to go within. We're going to have to open up our spiritual eyesight. We're going to have to open up and utilize our spiritual gifts, and that's how we're going to be guided. Everything that's seen, just because you can't see something does not mean that it's not there. It's the same principle with air. We can't see air, but we know that air is very important because that's how we breathe. We need air to breathe. It's the same thing with the high priestess. Just because you can't see it does not mean that it's not there. So we are going to be required to tap into our emotional intelligence, our spiritual intelligence, and go within ourselves to gain higher knowledge, higher wisdom. And also with the high priestess, you see all this blue. As we strive for more spiritual knowledge, for more spiritual wisdom, we're going to gain a sense of peace. We're going to gain, and it's also going to bring healing to us as well. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving card. The Knight of Swords, it talks about the messages, the downloads that will be coming in. We're going to be receiving these downloads spiritually, but that's also going to be affecting us emotionally as well. The manifestation of these downloads is going to be abundance. Because as I stated before, the bird is the messenger. The bird comes in with the downloads. And as we receive the downloads, we'll be able to manifest the ideas out into the open. One universal law was done. The universal law is the spirit world and the physical world works together. You can't have one without the other. So if you're receiving spiritual downloads, you have to understand that there's going to be the actual physical manifestation of that as well. For instance, if you have an idea to go ahead and start and embark on a business, that's the idea. However, that is also the universe telling you that it's getting ready to assist you in manifesting that very idea into the physical world. And that's going to bring emotional fulfillment. Now, the Oracle card that came out is the Unseen. Too much is hidden from you. And I'm going to read it from the book. More information is needed, and we urge you to verify what you are told for yourself and to only believe the evidence of your personal firsthand experience. Too much is unknown, so we ask you please to test the waters. Find out what lies beneath what is being shown to you. It is easy to jump in sometimes without examining what lies beneath the surface. At this time, you're being asked most sincerely to examine more deeply what is there, because there is much information that has yet to come to light. As humans say, there may be rocks large and sharp. It could be dangerous for you to dive. There may be sticks and debris in the water. There may be shallows where it seems to be deep enough to leap before you go ahead. The mermaids are waving, urging from their watery homes for you to measure twice, cut once. Ask others who have experienced the same place and people what their advice would be. It is absolutely necessary for us to live with enthusiasm and innocence. But at this time, we mermaids are urging you to ask for advice from experienced others and to use your blessed common sense and not put yourself in danger. but there are potential dangers about in these circumstances. The truth is that there is much going on at present that is not obvious from where you stand. You must find out more, much more, before you even think of acting. Look out for hidden clauses and contracts. Trusting because it feels right as part of wishful thinking. Have building inspections or examinations. Have a routine checkup and do not engage in surgery or invest in something because it is exciting and new. Think carefully before taking up with new people in their proposals. Consider what lies beneath the surface, because there are rocks, there are currents, and there's debris, and there are dangers. And only those who know these waters will be able to help you. Also, use your own powers, measure of depth of commitment. Carry out a survey so you come to understand far better the place you are about to go, and do not feel bad about doing so. It may seem far less romantic and idealistic, and may rob you of a moment of charm and heightened delight, but it may save broken limbs, deep cuts, great hurts, and even irreparable injuries. Trust the mermaids on this. They have been below, and they know far better than you or me what lies beneath this situation. And this time, you're going to be required to go in deep. This card talks about, even though you're taking in this new journey of emotional death, you're going to be required to really go in deep to know what is it that you're wanting, what are the manifestations that you're wanting to come to pass. And like I stated before, everything is not going to be given to you. Everything is not going to be placed. You're not going to see everything. So you're going to be required to go deep within yourself, to tap into your spiritual gifts, to tap into your own spiritual powers. And you will be given a lot of spiritual downloads that's going to help in assisting you in seeing clearly. My name is Francesse Norzelin, and this is the message for today. I hope that this message finds you in a good place and usher you into a new world of abundance, greatness, and prosperity. If you would like to reach me and contact me, please look at the box below in the About section, and you'll see my contact information. You can email me and I'll be sure to get back with you. I do thank you for allowing me to share this day with you and to be a part of this day with you. I pray that you have a wonderful day. Thank you.